What's going on, ESGNet Nation, and welcome back to another episode here of Deshaun King's Road the Show here on MLB 23 The Show. And we're back here today as we're getting ready for the AA All-Star game. As we just seen in the previous episode, we were invited, and that's nice to see. But also in the last episode, we've seen that we were in the MLB AL-NL Future All-Star game, and that was a big surprise to me. I completely forgot about that it was in the game. So things like that I would never think they would put in the game, but but then again, it's MLB The Show, so they do a pretty good job of putting a lot of realistic stuff in there in the game as well. So take a look here at the Southern League All-Star contestants here, and of course we'll see some of our teammates, some of them involved, some players that we haven't met yet also playing, of course some players that we've seen with the Biscuits, the Blue Wahoos, the Lookout, as well as the Mississippi Braves. Some familiar names there we've seen in this series so far here, whereas we're in AA. I got some of the Smokies there, which I like the color scheme on them, and of course they are the Cubbies, AA team there. But yeah, we're gonna be in the All-Star game, and that should be really cool because pretty much we've been dominant throughout the whole entire first half, and now really kind of going into the second half of this season here in the AA. And I think we have a good shot here of, we've won the first half of the season with not just our bats, but several other bats in here. And of course, we got some good starting pitchers as well that are doing very well for themselves here. As you see, King there, you see 14 home runs, 86 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, at 477 average right now, and he's the top vote getter when it comes to center field position. That's why he's going to be the starting center fielder. Now, I don't know how many innings he's going to be involved in, but we'll try to get him involved. We'll try to see him in both on offense and defense as much as I possibly can here. It's been a while since I've seen some of this footage here, so I don't know. I mean, I've edited it, but I haven't really since then. I haven't really. It's been almost a good week since I played this. Or actually recorded this and played it and recorded. So yeah. Anyway, but we see here that we have a potential as well, and right now we're at a 67 overall. So by far we're probably the best center fielder in the organization when it comes to AA, and we're starting to climb up the ladder here for the most part here. By looks of it, we could easily fit in right there with the AAA ball club, because AAA's center fielder is somewhere around the same place. I think he's somewhere around the 68, almost near 70. And of course, ideally, you usually get called up, towards the better part of the season, depending on how well your team's doing, if we're doing very well like we're doing right now, I don't think we'll get called up for the most part here. But if the AA or AAA in this case needs our help, then they'll probably call us up, and I think we'll probably be one of the first ones they call up. So here we are in SoCal. We're in southern Los Angeles here at Anaheim Stadium. Actually, my hotel that I stayed at a couple years ago when I went to Survivor Series when it was in LA not too long ago. I think it was 2018, something like 2017, something like that. I was not that far from this stadium, so I got to actually see it from my hotel. It was actually really nice, really cool to see. Unfortunately, didn't have time to get over there to the ballpark, but that's definitely going to be on my list next time I get out to LA, which I'm hoping sometime soon. But Deshaun King, he's up to bat here, and he's going to try to show the world what he can do here at the plate, as he already been in one All-Star game already. Of course, that Futures game there in Seattle. As of course the MLB, All-Star game, I believe is currently going on, or is about to happen here in this series as well. So, of course, I think at some point here, I don't know if it's going to be this episode, but I think somewhere down the line here, as we see a 1-2 count here on King, But I'm hoping that at some point here we'll definitely need to take the time and show what's going on within the in the organization. You know, in Double A, or it's not just Double A, but in Triple A, and of course in the majors. See what's going on with the ball club up the big boys there. Seeing what they're doing, see what the record is right now, and see if there's a good chance that we'll worry. You know, if we do well here, I imagine sometime probably around September we'll get called up to maybe AAA if we keep doing well, and especially if they need us. If they're in a if they're in a playoff hunt in AAA, then they'll probably give us a call. But I would like to see us win a AA championship here, or at least get in the playoffs here in AA. If we can here. You know, I don't want him to get called up to the majors, or to get called up anytime soon, really, up to AA, because I really kind of want to see him kind of just keep developing here. I at least want to get him to at least a 70, 72 before he gets called up to AAA. So we'll see. We are down by 4 here at the top of the 4th with 1 on and 1 out. And King swings that one, and he cannot connect. As we'll see him go after his next pitch here, and he can't connect on that one either. It's a slider low and away, and Jermaine there gets a nice strikeout there on King. So now King 2 strikeouts on him. He's 0 for 2, and they're down by 5. So we've got to get our bat rattling here, because we don't want to end up being shut out here in this All-Star game. But here in the 6th, here he'll fly this one out to right field. That's going to hit off the wall. Almost a home run. Almost a beautiful solo shot there, but it's going to hit off the right field wall, and that's going to be a double. Get him in scoring position there. He was so close to getting a home run there here in this ballpark. So now we'll see what Hernandez can do. The last time he was at the bat, he reached on base by an error. It's now 0-2 here for him. He's going to ground this one over there to the pitcher, and the pitcher makes a nice stop, turns it around, and throws off to first. That's a nice 1-3 put away, as there's now 2 away. So Forrest Wall will be up next. He's 0 for 2. He's flied out and struck out already here in today's game. And we'll see if King can possibly try to get something. Maybe he'll see a stolen base from him, but no, Wall is going to get to draw a walk. And that's going to put 2 runners on board with 2 out, with Dane Myers now up to bat next here, as he has walked in the 5th. He's 0 for 1 today, and we'll see what he can do. If this at bat, it's going to be a pop there, and that's going to be right in front of the pitcher, and the pitcher makes a nice play, and that's going to end the inning. As after the top half of the 6th, there's no score there for us. And remains still 5-0, as we see Eddie Alvarez will come in here. He'll take a pitch hit situation for us and takes the bat away from us, and that's how this one's going to end, as King and the Southern South Division ends up leaving. Yeah, and they ended up losing this one in a shutout. Jeez. 5-0 here is your final. King goes 1 for 3 in the ball game with a double, and there you see 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error there for the North. As for the South, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. Tough day for us. And oh boy, what's going on? Wait a minute, why are we in the Shucks room for? What's going on here? Oh no! See, every time I see a scene like this, I always get nervous, because it usually means, oh, we're getting traded for, because another club needs us for, for whatever reason. And looks like okay, so the big league, okay, so the club's taking notice. Whoa, are we getting called up to the majors already? That's a little sudden. That's a little quick there. A little bit of a jump. I've never seen that happen before. Okay, so maybe getting called up to the majors. We got some options here. And again, I forgot when this has happened. Let's see here. Oh wow! Okay, so we're getting promoted. We're getting promoted to AAA. Nice. So we get promoted to AAA. So that means we get to go to Nashville, and we get to play against the Nashville. We get to be a part of the Nashville Sound. Wow, this is amazing. This is going to be great.
Before the break, we were talking about how exciting it is for these young players getting called up to AAA. Carlos, when you got called up to AAA in 2001, what was going through your mind?
Well, you know what? It was a big jump because now you're getting players that are veterans coming down from the big leagues to AAA. So the level of play was a little bit more advanced. So this is where you get tested. And if you succeed in AAA, you pretty much secure your spot. At the very least, they think that you're ready for the big leagues, and then they don't hesitate to call you up.
Yeah, that's it. When you're jumping a level, you're excited, you're eager to find out where your talent level sits with a talent above the league that you come from. And if you want to make it to the major leagues, you got to prove yourself at every level.
Well, they're at the doorstep of the big leagues.
Yes, we are. We're at the doorstep of the major leagues. Dang, we're already getting called up, and this is just July. This is the second week of July. Wow. So we're now part of the Nashville Sound. They're the AAA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. And wow, so we finally get to see some AAA ball clubs here now that I put it in the game. I mentioned this before at the start of the series that we are going to put the actual AAA ball clubs here, and I want to give thanks. If these are ballparks that you guys design yourselves or you people you know, tell them thank you, or I say thank you to you guys if you created them yourselves. But these ballparks are so cool. Now I will say about the Nashville Sound ballpark, the guitar that's the video board, it's actually supposed to be on the left field behind the left field, and not in right field. I will say that there are some little differences, some little quirks. Maybe they couldn't put it over to left for whatever reason. But for the most part, these ballparks look legitimate. I looked them up online. I looked up pics on Google, and the people who created these ballparks did a pretty good job. So as we take a look here, we're going to be batting third, and looks like we're going to be the starter, at least hopefully in today's game. Oh wow, we got look, Josh Van Meter's going to be called up as well. Nice. So Van Meter's been called up. He's going to be playing second. I don't know. I can't see anybody else that I've noticed here in this series. I think that's it. Wow. So Van Meter got called up. We got called up. That's nice. That's cool. I like seeing that our fellow teammates are getting called up along with us. So this is really cool. So of course, there's not any names that look familiar to me when it comes to, because I really don't know the Milwaukee's their talent in real life, because we do have the real life rosters. So I'm not really familiar with those players. I've been kind of looking those players up and seeing who they are and what they can do, and when they're supposed to be projected to make up to the majors. And of course, we are a fictional character, so we're gonna it's not gonna be the same exact world as the actual real world, but we do have some of the majority of the real life players, since we using the rosters here. But yes, we're gonna be in AAA here now, so we're gonna be part of the Nashville Sound, and today we're taking on the Louisville Bats. So we're in Louisville, and we're gonna get our first at bat here. Wow, this is cool. So far we've hit 41 games perfectly in the AA, and that is going to come to an end because we're no longer in AA anymore. So now we're going to go to AAA, and now we're going to start a new batting streak here, hopefully. But we're going to kind of keep a track of what we've done so far here. So let's see if we can go 42 straight hits in any kind of competition. And I should actually add the All-Star games as well. So it's actually technically 44 if you add those at-bats, the at-bats that we had in the 2 All-Star games that we appeared in. But we're just going to rare competition, I guess we would say. So there you see they're trying to pick the runner off at first. So with 1 on and 1 out here, we'll try to see if we can get our first hit as a Nashville Sound. As King goes to swing at that one. That's a 4-seamer up. And a little high in the zone there. Can't really get to that one. So we'll see what he can do here this next at bat, or this next pitch there. He's going to take this one. It's now 1-2 count with 1 out, 1 on. And this is a pitcher's count here, trying to get rid of him. And he saves himself there as he pops that one there foul. Pitcher's been kind of sticking with that 4-seam fastball right now. See if he relies on it this time around, and he does, as King is able to drill this one out to shallow right field, and that is going to be a base hit, now putting runners on the corners now at first and third. And he does get his first AAA hit. So nice job there. Congratulations there to him. And of course, they're going to get that baseball. And they're going to put that on a nice little case for him so he can take it home and put it on his mantle there. As gets his first AAA hit. So of course now we'll see if we can now try to get ourselves, we try to get home here. As Rashad now up to bat here, we'll see what he can do. As he takes a pitch and he is going to get walked. As now the bases are juiced. So the bases are juiced. And with one out, let's see what he can do. Patton Henry is up to bat next here. 4 home runs, 15 RBIs for him so far here in AAA. And King, of course, going to take a couple steps away from the bag at second. This one's going to get popped up there to deep right, or excuse me, deep left field. That one's going to go ahead and drop. And the runner from third is going to come in to score. And putting the first run on the board now is going to be Nashville. So nice job there on that pop fly ball from Henry. As now Harrison up next here. We'll see what he can do now with runners at second and first. 2 away. And we'll see what he can do. We'll see pop this one up there to third base. And third base will call everybody off. And that's going to be a catch there. That's going to end this side. So 2 runners remain there on that 2 outs. As they get the final third out there in the inning. As now we go to the top half of the third. We're still now a game tied up 1 apiece. King, of course, got his first hit already here in today's game. He takes a 4-seamer right down the middle. Base is empty. 2 out. King looking for another pitch here, and he's going to chop this one there, but it's going to go foul out there to left. It's now 0-2. He might have a better shot here, get a decent pitch, and no, he's going to end up taking that one there as a 4-seamer. Makes it now 1-2 for King. So he takes a pitch here. He's going to drive this one out to right field. This one's going to go back and deep, but it's going to be caught near the warning track, and that'll be the final out of the inning. So nice job there. The bat's keeping his bat pretty much quiet. So now we'll see what he can do here in the top half of the 6th. 1 for 2. He's singled already here today. Like I said, he got his first hit here in AAA. So now the bat's trying to, of course, smother his bat, keeping it quiet. This one gets flied out there to right again. And that's going to be it. First out here of the inning as he tries to lead off there with a big hit. Unfortunately, just cannot find any space out there in the center, out there in right field. So now Deshaun King up to bat here once again, 1 for 3. Still tied ball game here in the top half of the 8th. And of course, there's a runner on first. We got a nice dynamic challenge here coming up for him. He's going to try to get a contact swing to try to advance the runner from first to second. King here going to take the first pitch. That's going to be a 4-seamer away there in the zone. We're going to come off the back here just a bit. King takes a hit here. This one's going to be zipped right there to the shortstop there for the quick out. And that's going to be out number 2 as he does fail the challenge. So tied 1-1 here in the top half of the 8th. We see now we jump to the extra innings here. We go to the 11th. And it's still a tie ball game here, 1 apiece, with King being now 1 for 4 here in today's game. And again, another runner in scoring position now. Of course, remember, in extra innings now here, you get a base runner at second. So we got a good job here. We can drive that runner in here, or at least try to advance the runner here at some point, as we can try to hit a deep fly ball out to anywhere to have to tag that runner up, preferably in center field. King gets a 0-1 count here. That's going to be a ball dribbled over to short. Short's going to throw to first, and that's going to be it for the inning, as that is going to be 1 away. So runner's going to still stay at second base. As we go down, we'll see it's a 2-1 ball game, so somehow we find a way to get that runner in. Here in the bottom of the 11th with 1 away and with 1 out, or I should say 1 on and 1 out, we'll see King here go after this fly ball there, shallow left center field. He's going to keep the runner at second. He's throwing that one in, and that's now 2 away. So can we get the final out here, get our first win in AAA? We'll have to wait and see here, and yep, we do. As Nashville Sound win this one here in 11 innings, 2-1 is your final. As King makes a nice debut here. You know, may not be the picture perfect ideal of a debut. He didn't, you know, hit monster home runs or, score a bunch of RBIs, but he did do a good performance there. As he goes 1 for 5 in the ball game, so not a bad debut for him. As he does get his first hit here in this game, and there you see, overall helps out his ball club getting that run. As they win that one 2-1. So let's go back out here again for another game here at Louisville Slugger Field, as the bats here are trying to get this next game here. They don't want to be down. This is a quick 3-game series. AAA does have 6-game series as well, so this is one of those rare 3-game series, and of course they are down by a game already, and they want to try to turn things around here very quickly as they can, if possible here. And one of the things they're gonna have to do is try to make sure this young man's bat does not come alive. So here we are, top of the first with 2 out, nobody on. King hitting 200 right now here in AAA. As he takes the first pitch. Next pitch here, that's going to be a Vulcan changeup. That's low. It's now 0-2 here for King. Marcus looking for another one there. He just whiffs on that one there as a 4-seamer inside. And that will retire the side. No score here at the top half of this first. We'll see what his next at bat is coming up. As we move on now to the top of the fourth. King 0 for 1. As of course he struck out there in his first at bat. Let's see if we can do something better now. Lead off here. And we take the pitch there. 4-seamer low and inside. 1-0 count here for King. And just gets a piece of that one there. That's a 4-seamer. So now 1-1 count for King. Trying to see if you can find that decent pitch here. And gets a hold of that one there. That's inside, but fouls it off. That's now 1 for 2. 1-2 count here for him. They thought he was going to try to go after that one there. That's a 4-seamer outside. So he try to get that one chasing. As he pops this one up here, and this one's off his hands, and that'll be a fly ball out to deep center field, and that'll be out number 1 here in the inning. So unfortunately, King couldn't do anything with that at bat, so we'll try to see what he can do here in this next one, as he is now 0 for 2. He's flew out and struck out already. Now so far he's hit 42 times successfully in all games. That includes both AAA games, and now so far this one AA game he's been in. Let's see if we can go for 43 straight as he hits this one here high and deep out there to right center field, and that one is going to be caught by the center fielder, and that's going to be out number 2. As there's still one stranded there on first. So now the bat's up to the plate here. I don't want to say up to bat. The bats are up to bat, but just did. So 2 runners on, nobody out. As this one's gonna fly over here for King, and King's gonna have to try to get this one in there quickly. As a runner will tag up from second to third to make it now put the runners on the corners with 1 away. So nice effort there from King, but unfortunately, runner will make it a nice advance. Still tied 1 apiece. It's been a very good defensive game so far here from the pitching. We'll see. Is there a ball there? Going to be grounded over there to down the first base line, but it's going to be foul. 0 for 1. King drills this one up the middle. Base hit for him, and that's going to put him on board with 1 out. And the ball game now tied 1 apiece. Now a great opportunity now for the Sound to start getting some hits together here, and get some hits drawn up here. You turn those hits into some runs. So Tyler up to bat here. We'll see he's 2 for 3 here in today's game. 0-2 count here. Tyler drilling this one here high, deep, and it's back, and it's gone. Home run there for Tyler Nookwood as he hits a home run. Beautiful shot there. That's going to be his 5th of the season as he is able to hit that one 381 feet deep, muscling that ball right out of the ballpark. Nice job. And the Sound take the lead here 3-1 here in the top half of the 8th. Beautiful job there. As you see there, getting much love there from his teammates on that hit. Take a look here as we see show vision. And yeah, he just does a great job there going opposite field of all things. Or no, pulls it, excuse me. Pulls the ball. I thought he was a righty, but he's actually a lefty. So Marte now up to bat here for the Bats. Bottom of 8th with 1 out. And King here looking to see he can get to this baseball here. King going to have to track this one down near the warning track. He's going to get the ball. Nice catch. As he was right almost near the went into that wall out there in center field, but he does get the catch. Claudio up next. Let's see King here. Of course, I'm trying my best to learn how to use a camera here while I'm fielding. And we find this one here. No problem to get to this one there. That ends the 8th as the Sound take a 2-run lead as we go to the top half of the 2nd. Let's see if we can add on some more runs here before we end this ball game. Top of the 9th here. As Deshaun King up to bat. As there's 1 on and 1 out. 1 for 4 day. Of course, this would be a good opportunity here to really try to open up this ball game as he takes the first pitch. Slider inside. 0-1. Runner's going to get off the bag here just a bit. King here looking for a pitch. Another low pitch. Another slider. And that's going to be in the dirt. It makes now 1-1. Of course, the skipper there for the Bats giving some instructions here to make sure they stick to their game plan. As there's another slider there. So far he's been relying on the slider now 3 times now here. 2-1 count here for King. And that's another slider. It's now a 2-2 count. So that's now 4 times now he's thrown the slider. Which is, I believe, his major pitch that he likes to use. But at some point he's going to have to change it up. Or if he gets a hold of it, that's, yeah, get him in trouble now. He's got a full count. Tyler's right behind him. So we'll see if he can draw a walk. That ball's going to be cued over there to the third baseman, and that's going to turn the double play, and that ends the top half of the 8th. 2-run lead right now for us. Let's see if we can hold on to it as we go to the bottom half of the 9th. It's 3-1 here in Louisville. And we'll take a look here, and Nashville Sound will win this one as they now take 2 here in today's episode against the Louisville Bats. 3-1 is your final score. King is now hit successfully 43 times in competition, in regular season competition right now. Nice. Of course, that does not count towards, his, that's just the overall between the two at bats he's had so far here in AAA, and of course, the 41 other bats he had in AA. He's been hitting very well for himself. He's been very successful. That's keeping things going for us, really for him. And now, really, I think it's starting to rub off now to the rest of this team here. And of course, the better you do, more wins you get with your club and your team, and you perform very well. Your team, you guys become better friends, and obviously that kind of momentum will help your team out winning ball games. As we go now to the 3rd and final game here in this episode here, and of course the final game here in this series with the Bats, we'll get to see King here back in action again. 2 out, nobody on here for King. It looks like it's starting to rain here in Louisville, and that's going to be a foul ball. 0-1. So King got to figure out a way to straighten that out here. See the pitch here, and he gets underneath that one again as he is going to be late on that one. That's going to be another foul ball off to the right. It's 2 foul balls now here in a row, 2 away. 0-2 count. King here fouls this one off. This time the first baseman is able to get underneath this one. This is going to be out number 3, and now we'll retire the side. So not a good at bat there to start off here in the 3rd and final game, but we'll see if he can redeem himself now here in the 4th. 1 on, nobody out. King looking for a pitch, and he takes this one. That's that change up there, that 12-6 change. 1-0 count here for King. Again, takes another pitch there, 4-seamer outside or inside there. Now makes it 2-0. So got a hitter's count now, 2-0 count. Looking for a pitch, and that cutter gets on him. As he makes a nice little attempt there to get to that one there. Now 2-1. King go after another pitch here. This one's going to drop there in front of the right fielder for a base hit, and that's going to put runners now at 1st and 2nd with nobody out. And Tyler's back up to bat here. Of course, he's been doing a great job here. 3 for 5 in the series. Home run, a couple RBIs. Nobody out here. 1-2 count, and that's going to be a ball there for Tyler. So he is trying to find out a way to see if how he can get King and Miller home. 2-2 count, and that's going to be a bunt there. This one should get us. So no, it's going to actually get King out, and then they do not get Tyler out. So the runners on 1st and 2nd, or 1st and 3rd now, as King got thrown out there at 1st. Still got to work on that speed there. It's now bottom of the 4th, base is empty, nobody out. King here going to track this ball down here. This one's going to go deep, and can he get to it? He does, as that's going to be out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 4th. So now we go jump to the 7th. 7th inning now. Bases are empty, nobody's out, and King, we're just trying to lead off here. Get a rally going here. 0, no scores. King here. Oh, nice dive there from the 3rd baseman. Gets this one to 1st, and that's a good play. I thought that was a stolen. That was decent. That was at least a double right there. And the right fielder makes the 3rd baseman makes a nice snag there. Nice job there. As he is able to steal a nice hit, maybe even a double there, the way that ball came off the bat. So still no score here in the top half of the 9th. Bases are empty, nobody's out. King's going to lead off here as he's going to hit a power swing for a hit. So he's 1 for 3, so he does have now 44 games he's hit successfully here. As that's a 4-seamer, and that is now 0-1. So now 0-1. And a hit there. That's going to go high. It's going to go deep. It's going to go back. And it's going to hit off the wall. And that should be good enough for a double here to lead off the top half of the 9th. So nice job. As King, there you see he is fired up as he gets his first double here in AAA. Look at that swing there. Look at that. Does a great job there. Hitting that one off the wall out there left for that double. Now Tyler up to bat here, 1 for 3. See what he can do here in this situation here as he pops this one up there to shallow left field. Shortstop's going to make a nice grab, and that's going to keep King there at 2nd base. So King can't really advance, but he's like he's wanting to there. Rashad now up to bat, 2 for 2. Pitch. That ball's going to be grounded there. King, oh, what's going on there, buddy? What's going on? And he's going to get thrown out there at 2nd. I got a little confused, to be honest. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to take off there or not, but obviously should have stayed there. But they don't get the runner out there at 1st. And the Nashville Sound end up losing this one here as Louisville able to come back late in the bottom of the 9th there, getting that 1 run they needed to win this one. They win this one 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 run, 6 hits, no errors. Nashville, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ball game. Sean King going 2 for 4 in the ball game with a double as they get the loss. So right now the Nashville Sound are currently, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th place with a 46-44 record. They're 6 games back, and out of the last 10 games, they are 5-5. So we got some work to do here. We're new to the club. We're just going to try to do our best to show up and try to play as best our abilities here and just show what we can do as a new member of this ball club. So coming up in the next episode, we are going to finally have our home debut. Yes, we're going to have finally our home debut. We're going to see you in front of the home crowd there. I cannot wait to show you guys the ballpark for this team. Like I said, I really like how they put the guitar out there, even though it's in the wrong part of the ballpark, but nonetheless it's in the game. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that bell notification as well to be notified for videos here on the channel, especially for this series. You guys have been doing a great job there supporting the series, and I really appreciate it from you guys. Thank you guys so much. But that's it for this episode of Road to Show here with Sean King. Stay tuned for more, as like I said, we're in AAA now, baby, and it can only get better here. Guys, continue working hard, and maybe, just maybe, we do well enough here in this, as we got August coming up here pretty soon. Just maybe we'll get a September call up here. Never know, but we'll find out and see coming up in the next episode. So stay tuned for episode 12 as we play against the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. We'll play that entire series coming up in the next episode. I cannot wait for you guys to see it, and stay tuned for more here on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out also on other social media, and of course don't forget our main channel over on ESGNet, as we have some great Road to Show characters as well there. So definitely go check it out. The links are down below in the description for those series as well. And of course, links to our franchises as well in MLB The Show. We've got a nice one over at with the Red Sox as well. It's been going on pretty well now here the last 2 weeks now. So yeah, definitely go check it out and stay tuned for more here on the channel. But as always, and of course, don't forget to, we do live stream occasionally over on Twitch at twitch.tv/ESGNet, and of course, we do have a Kick if you like Kick better and want to support me over there as well. We do have a Kick. It's at kick.com/ESGNet as well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, have a great day. Keep each other healthy. And I will see you all next time.